Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Monday's edition of Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. I am Sally, aka Cabernet Queen, your Monday vlogger. I am glad to be here today. I'm feeling pretty energized, and it's a good topic for feeling energized. And let me just flip this screen right here and read you the question. It says, vitamins and supplements. What do you take and why? How often do you take your vitamins and supplements? Are they different today than a year ago? Good question. I don't know that I'm going to answer it all as I should, but I'm going to give it the old college try. And actually, gosh, I don't have them all right here with me. Um, I was a very, very bad 2 years ago when I had my RNY. I did not take my vitamins. I could hardly keep solid protein down, much less the thought of swallowing a lot of vitamins made me ill. And then you don't get in the habit, and you always intend to get into the habit. And then, so I tried to take some, but I ended up with a couple of vitamin deficiencies, which I'll touch base real quick. I don't know that I could have avoided these. One was oh gosh, I'm going to tell you it's B3. It's B3, I think. It was not B1. B3 deficiency, which is akin to scurvy back in the day. And you get that if you throw up a lot after the first month after you've had gastric bypass. So if anybody out there has had gastric bypass and you're puking an awful lot, you will probably end up with a B3 deficiency, or maybe it was B1. Isn't that terrible that I mean, I have B1 here. So I think it might have been a B1 deficiency. You'll have to look it up. I am really embarrassed to tell you that. B1 or B3. My B12's always been off the charts, but that's typical of overweight people. So if you have a high B12, don't get cocky. That's just because it's in your fat cells. It's in your genes. It's in your body because you've got a lot of cells, a lot of fat cells, and that seems to be somewhere. It's all connected. Heavy people have a good strong B12 generally. I could be mistaken all the time, but generally. Um, so, and then right after that, the first month of learning that, about 4 months later, 6 months later, I had a vitamin D deficiency. Now it was the next year actually. It was the next January after I'd had surgery in November. So it wasn't the first January, it was the whole next January. And I'd had my blood work done. My D was really strong in the summer. I walked outdoors every day with the dog, but somehow by January the next year, I had tanked. My vitamin D had tanked something terrible. I mean, really like a 5, which is not a good thing. Not good. So I pursued a dry D3 and it mega dose of dry D3. Don't take, if you get this and the doctors give you something, don't take it. It's not the right thing. You've got to take dry D3 if you had RNY. And they don't understand that and they won't give it to you. They give you a script for something that you can't absorb. So um, take your D3. It came up like gangbusters, no problems since then. So back to regular vitamins. My husband used to fill these for his mom every week. Every week. And she had one that had multiple compartments. I never did it. But I do it now. And I've just started doing it. I'll be really, really honest with you. It's morning and evening. Um, and I did have a list of everything I took, but here's my box. Here's my box. And I honestly don't even take all those. I used to have an aversion to swallowing those pills. Just the thought of it made me sick. Like I said, I couldn't hold down food, much less I didn't want to hold down all those pills on an empty stomach or whatever. And I'm not very, it's not in my nature to be very good about being repetitive in my behavior patterns. I am very loosey-goosey. So, I'll be really honest. I have not done what I should have done with my vitamins over the last 2 years. God has been good to me. My body is held together. But I do take them now. And right before I went in for plastic surgery, they told me very specifically, we want you to take iron. And I looked into taking every extra supplement I could that would help build up my body for a quick recovery. I didn't want to be sick after recovery. I didn't want to be long in recovery. I wanted to be strong. So I kind of really focused for the first time in the 2 years post-surgery, because I had another surgery coming up. I really focused on what I was doing because I felt like my well-being really depended on it. which is true anyway, but I'm one of those when push comes to shove, when the rubber meets the road kind of personality types. So I can tell you that I went freaky about the iron, and I've made a video of this on my own channel. Now why can't I find the iron? This is it. Some people that are grossly deficient in iron, this is an amazing iron for you. I was not grossly deficient. They just wanted me to take more, but I was so paranoid about it that I went and bought these $50 worth of vitamins in a panic the week that they told me I should be taking it. Because one of my numbers was a little low, and it was one of the kinds of things that would help you heal faster, and I believe it was probably, oh my gosh, I have to go watch my own video. It might have been the folic acid. So I know this works hand in hand with the iron really well, so I heavily did my folic acid, my iron, and then also what's really good for healing is vitamin C. And this is really great vitamin C that you can get in any drugstore. Ester C is like the best of what you can get in a drugstore. And I really wanted to be healthy, and I'm taking it again now because A, it's winter coming and I want to not get I don't want to get sick, and the vitamin D helps you not get sick too, by the way. I haven't been really ill since I had RNY. Not a cold ill or the flu ill. I've had the odd little calcium, what do you call it, kidney stone, and I had a deficiency, and I did have a little infection after my plastic surgery. But as far as catching the cold or the flu, I have not had it. So I take a vitamin C supplement. And this is another iron that I actually bought at the store. So I am taking iron again, basically because I want to really be strong. I want to heal really fast, and iron does help you feel, along with the protein, it helps you heal really well. And I'm going to have some more plastic surgery next winter. So I'm going to have the arms done. So I want to be ready. I want my body to be fit for fighting. So I also take biotin because it's good for your hair and your skin and your nails. And I figured, what the heck? I take, this is because a recommendation of another person who does a lot of bodybuilding and also had plastic surgery. And this is good to help your body heal also. And it is all natural MSM. I bought it at the grocery store. And thank you, Amy's mom, SD. So that's something she had talked about. I always take my B12. That's something that's never anything but a pleasure to take because it's a sublingual and it goes under your tongue. Everyone should be taking their B12. I take zinc because it goes hand in hand with some other things, especially essential for cell division and assists in the formation of whatever. And I figure if I had my body was knitting itself back together after plastic surgery, I wanted to take that. Now, there's my D3. This is tender D3. It's a lot of IUs, 50,000. Okay. I don't take these all the time. I take them about once a week now that I'm going into the winter again. I'm going to take them about once a week. I was taking them, you know, they're really the standard for taking D3, and we should take dry D3, cholecalciferol. That's true for RNY patients, and I don't know if it's true for everybody else. It helps you with your weight loss too. Helps you with your metabolism, and it's the sunshine vitamin basically, and we need it really badly. And it keeps you from getting sick. So I don't take that I take that about once a week just to give myself, it's certainly not going to hurt me to take it once a week. My numbers have been really good. I might take it. A regular person is supposed to take 2,000 of these a day, 2,000 IUs a day of D, or 3 or 4. They say this is the anti-cancer thing too. If you take this, it's supposed to protect you from cancers. So I take it, and it's an easy one to take. I have several B12s in different forms. I even have a liquid. I don't know why I bought that recently. I have a B1, which is for converting food into energy. So I probably bought, oh, you know what? It was a B1, thiamine. Thiamine deficiency, had a thiamine deficiency. That's a B1. So if you have a thiamine deficiency, it's from throwing up a lot the first month after RNY, you will have a thiamine deficiency. Rickets. I think it's rickets you get. So I don't really take this anymore. I'm fine. Although I think I took it because I had it, and the fact that it was going to help converting food into energy is good for digestion and it's good for your metabolism. Anything that's going to help your metabolism is going to keep your fat off. And that's pretty much it. The rest are things like a stool softener, which I really don't really need. I bought these to take for my plastic surgery because you don't eat for a few days and you've been knocked out, and so whatever. I have to tell you though, I do, if I feel kind of not so good in my intestinal area, where are you? This. My mother-in-law used to take these. It's Senna Plus, and it definitely will clean your clock in a very natural way. If you feel like you've got a few days where you don't feel that great, take one of these. It will not hurt you. You will feel better. Okay, so that's pretty much what I take every day is a multi. I take my calcium, I take iron, I take B12, and I take vitamin C because I really want to get through the winter healthy. And I take biotin, and I don't do the zinc right now so much, not everything all the time, but the iron and stuff. And the iron also, this iron is a unique one. It does not matter if you take it with your calcium or not. It's not affected by calcium. They don't block each other out. So that was one of the reasons I like this, because then I didn't have to be worried about when I was taking my calcium. Calcium, I have those fancy little chews that we buy from the Tasty Chewy low weight loss surgery people thing. I have the caramel ones right now. I also have some iron chews, which I forgot I had bought, but I feel like these are, I really do feel like the pills are more efficient. And honestly, it's all well and good to take those wonderful little things, but I'm a big girl. I'm 54. I'm so far out. I surely can swallow some pills. It was more a mental thing about not taking the pills. No problem anymore. Pop them in here, pop them out, pop them in my mouth, swallow them. I'm done. Take them in the morning, take them at night, and I chew my calcium when I get into bed. And I should take I should take one in the morning and one at night. I probably don't take enough, but I eat a lot of foods that have high calcium counts. I eat a lot of Greek yogurt and lentils, and that's good for the protein and all that jazz. So that's it. That's what I take. I take more than I took a year ago because I probably didn't take squat. I am really trying to be good about it because it matters. It really matters to how you feel. And to prep my body for the next go round of plastics, I'm going to be up and on my vitamins, making sure I don't miss any. You guys take care. Please take something. Eat healthy. If you're going to be the kind of person who takes supplements, my books say, be that kind of person who takes them. But that doesn't necessarily mean you have to buy them all. I know we kind of focus on it, and it's part of what we're told to do, and we absolutely should be taking a multi. But if you make good food choices, most of our vitamins should be coming from our food. And yes, some of us are gastrically challenged, and now we can't absorb all that. But make good food choices. Eating crap is not going to be made better by a pill. You got to eat right. So eat your vitamins in your foods and take some on the side for good measure. You guys take care. Proof weight loss surgery works. I certainly am. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.